YouTube, what's goody? What's up YouTube, back with another video, and today we are at the grocery store. Mom's in the cut, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna show y'all how we shop. We're gonna show y'all how to best utilize what you have at the grocery store for your health. So we're starting off, we're gonna make a meat platter with cheese, and you have to shop on the exterior of the store. So we're in Walmart today. We usually go to Kroger's, but we gotta do some other things here at Walmart too, so let's see. It's my favorite part. Favorite right here.
Make sure they're fresh. Make sure there's no moldy ones. Do you want strawberry?
I do. So far we have just a few fruits, a few veggies. We're gonna pick our avocados.
Sometimes the avocados can be a little tricky. Sometimes you squeeze them and that one's a little soft. It's ripe and ready to go. But I want some that are a little firm that's gonna last a couple days. So, like this one, it's nice and firm, and the other way you tell is if the stem doesn't come off right away, that's gonna last me a couple days when I get it home. Sometimes if the stem really comes off really fast, you can see, people always say, well, how do you tell? If you take the stem off, you'll see it's green up under there. It's like this is the stem that's already fallen off of one of them. So it just depends, but I don't want mine really soft. See, like that one just came right off. And you see it's green in there. That one's ripe and ready to go. That one probably needs to be used today or tomorrow. But I don't want that. I want them a little bit tough, a little bit harder, a little firmer.
So second grocery store, because my mama is bougie and she want to get everything she had to get. So we at Kroger now to get like all the upper echelon stuff. So we're gonna get back to y'all when we actually cook, because this process is like, we 2 hours in, y'all. I'm ready to go home. So we stopped at Bob Evans to get some breakfast. We have a caramel mocha. It's like hot chocolate and coffee and goodness mixed together with some good old almond, filling on one side. But you seeing where mom, we waiting on the food, so we about to have like a discussion type talk. I'm gonna set up the camera. We'll get all together. Hold on.
I want to say hi to the baby.
Go say hi to the baby. Sean, you wanna leave me by myself?
You're not helping me.
It's fire. Alright, y'all, today's topic is, what's the topic?
I don't know.
We can really do irritability.
Okay, let's talk about irritability.
Alright, what's beef?
What's beef? You got beef with me? I got beef with you. Beef with you is hold on. Beef is, you know, when you live together with somebody and you become older and you become an adult, you have to do adult things, like you had a roommate. So our relationship has grown from mother-daughter to more like a roommate or friend type, because I don't tell you where to go, when to go, who to go, and all that stuff. You know, but it's just nice to make sure that you say, I'm on my way here, or I'll be here, just to make sure I know generally where you are, so if something happens or something comes up, I can say, hey, I need to find Maya, or, you know, if something happens to you, I know where you were last seen or supposed to be. So those kinds of things are important. But
First 48, okay.
Yeah, first 48. So we try to make sure that we clean up after each other. I appreciate you cleaned up the kitchen and took those pots down and put those vegetables up. So just those kinds of things, just making it neat and clean for each other, because for 30 years I lived by myself, and that is, well, not all by myself. You know, as a kid I lived with my mom, but before I got married and had kids, you know, I was always used to being an only child, being on my own, and my mess was my mess. But now, when you live with somebody else, it's not only my mess, but it's your mess too. So I think one thing is to make sure, especially as you go out into the world and you get roommates, I want to make sure that you're a neat roommate and not get on anybody's nerves. So make sure that you wash your dishes and put things away, and make sure that you clean up after yourself. And you'll go into the room and get stuff, and then just you'll leave a trail and let me know you've been there. You know, you got to clean up your trail. I should know that you've been there. I should not
My
know.
thing, yeah, in the heat of the moment, I usually just like do it, and then I come back. So like with my dishes and stuff like that, like I always rinse them out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when I come off work, so I'm trying to go sleep, go chill. When I come home, you know what I'm saying, rinse everything out, put it, you know what I'm saying? So it's not food or nothing in there, it's just an empty, dirty dish. So then I put that out there, but then I always come back like, boom, knock them out.
We got fruit flies. This is fruit fly season, so we're trying to keep those
fruit,
down.
girl. We got all that
But you
natural.
know, but they eat off of that, and that one drop will feed a village of fruit flies for a week. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get those cleaned up, and we almost got them pretty much in a manageable state. So I just try to get those together. What about you? What beef you
What's
have?
irritability though?
Irritability. It's
Those
like
type of
you're short-tempered. Irritability, short-tempered. She have a short fuse, easy to agitate. You have a low tolerance for communication. Can't nobody say nothing to you because you just be like, you don't really want to hear it. I don't know what that's about.
So yesterday, you talking about, was it
All
life?
ever since you've been back.
Okay, so since I've been back, it's been a lot of emotional stuff going on in my personal life, and the stresses of my professional life is kind of conflicting. Before I went to vacation, it was kind of like, it was a lot of stress, it was a lot of sleep deprivation and stuff, so I wasn't really in the proper state of mind that I should have been. On top of that, I went on vacation and I had an amazing time, but I still wasn't sleeping. So I would get in at like somewhere between 2 and 4 in the morning, but my natural alarm would wake me up at 7 our time, so it would be super early their time. Then I had to force myself to go back to sleep and try to, you know what I'm saying, maintain some type of sleep while I was there. I'd rather have fun than sleep on vacation because you only, you know what I'm saying, go one time. So that was a thing. But our food is here. Hold on, y'all.
I'm waiting on the hotcakes,
Okay.
and I didn't want your food just sitting up
I
there.
appreciate
But does
it.
everything else look okay?
Yes. Need some more coffee.
I'll get you some coffee.
Pepper. Thank you.
So that was probably the main thing for that. Then I got back, I was just, basically when I was in Chicago, it was like 2 or 3 people hit me up talking about, I need to talk with you when I get home. Like that's some random stress I wasn't trying to deal with.
Okay.
So it was just like the unexpected and me, my anxiety, you know, I was still trying to like figure out what we even, because I don't even think it was a problem. And then they just talk about we need to talk, but we gotta wait till it's in person. So, but you know about both of those situations. Well, you know about one of the situations, I
Right.
know about the other one. But that was the thing. So I'm like, okay. So then I got back and had to deal with both of those situations on Sunday. And then it was just, from there, I'm just trying to chill. I just needed some me time. As an introvert, I was surrounded by people a lot. And I was drained from people's emotions, being on other people's time, this and that. It was just a lot in that short time frame that kind of was like, I'm tired of y'all in the same breath, so.
Being cozy is sometimes close quarters can bring out
And
the
he
worst.
has a lot of space. It's just a lot. It's a city, so it's people. Regardless if you're by yourself, it's always people. Like here in the suburbs, you can have your quiet, you can have your nature, so on and so forth. What you can
White.
So that was a thing, but I don't know. I think yesterday I consistently be irritable because I was hungry for one, and then what you doing? She was taking pictures of strangers.
They're not strangers. You know who they were?
I know, better than that. Yeah,
They're not strangers.
I know.
Let's send it to Mike.
But
All
yesterday it was like you didn't hear it, but you know how our auntie is just real amped. She's a hyperactive personality.
That's why I kept leaving the room.
And she was like telling me like, I can't stop talking, I can't, like she was trying to be quiet when we was on the phone. But she was like, Antsy. So then every time you tell me direction, she asking you for confirmation after I heard you.
Oh, okay.
She would ask you for confirmation and then tell me again. So I hear the same thing 4 times every turn. I'm like, bruh, I know how to drive for 1. For 2, I can hear you clearly in my ear telling me. For 3, I'm like, bruh. So it was just aggravating, and you was hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then when we came in from the picture, she was asking, where you at? I'm in the bathroom. I was using the bathroom. I heard her. But it's just like,
Where was that?
after we took after the generation picture,
Oh, okay.
I'm like, bro. So just that type of stuff, just picking, so was bothering me. But other times I'm irritable. It don't be the situation. It be either some back stuff or I'm just thinking about other stuff that really be bothering me.
So let's talk about how you deal with stuff when people telling you stuff over and over again and you don't really want to hear it because you done heard it twice already. So you have to speak up and say, you have to acknowledge that it's heard. And one way they talk about it is,
Go ahead.
one way they talk about it is, you done cooked my sausage. Jesus.
They put that much on too long.
Yeah. One way to do it is to say that do a closed loop. Tell me something. Just give me a command.
You pass me the butter?
You want me? Okay, here's the butter. That's closing the loop. So it's saying that you heard it, and it's acknowledging that you heard it by giving the person feedback that it was heard. And sometimes when you don't do
I
that,
just go mute.
right, you go mute, and nobody thinks that you heard it. So that's why you get a lot of repetition. Okay, so you have to close the loop.
I just say I got it instead of saying the specifics. That's what y'all need, specifics.
No, you said you just said
Like
that.
remember when y'all was driving?
Right. Okay. Turn right at here. Okay. I got it. The next light. Take a left.
The gas station.
Right. Oh no. Okay. Yes. When you
So
say
that's specific.
we say we turn right, you say, well, I'm gonna get some gas first, and then we just say, oh, okay, that's a smart idea. You feel
I be
me?
thinking that since it just happened.
No, because we're not inside.
different.
We're not inside your head. We don't know because you're young, we're old, and we don't know that you heard it. Okay, we don't know, and we're because you're so young. That's why you get a lot of flack because
Y'all think I'm responsible, but I ain't.
No,
very
it's not about being responsible. You're young. You don't know things that we know. So that's just trying to make sure that you are getting the information. And when you got the information, you had to just say, okay, we're going to stop here and get some gas first. Cool. Everybody been like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Also got it. Got it is like, girl.
Huh?
When I was saying got it, what's that?
That got what? You know, because when in the grocery store, and I said, what we going down this aisle for? And you said pineapple juice. See, I'm on another aisle doing something different. I'm looking for baked goods and bouillon. So when you talk about that, it's just communication. It's really just communication. And by you being an introvert, that's the last thing you really want. You be in your head. You don't.
So I already be thinking about what y'all be talking about, but I be like 10 steps ahead of y'all mentally.
Right, and see, you got to just verbally say whatever it is. You know, I got this, or blah, 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 blah. Or just talk out loud. And then that way we know what you're thinking, and you eliminate a lot of feedback, a lot of recycling, which drives you crazy. You know? And part of that is being, by yourself now in the house. You're not with your brother and sister in the home, so it's more time for you to be in your own head.
True. That's why I be just going to nature or something like that. Because sometimes it's cool. You know what I'm saying? When I need my time to just chill, relax. I don't get it a lot with my work schedule and school and everything like that. But then sometimes it's scary because I get stuck there. And I get into thinking about everything that they ain't got to think about.
Right.
And you just get like, I don't know. After that, why she give me tomato and...
That comes with that healthy thing.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take the tomato because that's kind of cute. I don't know about this. Put it in my...
You make a wrap.
Ooh, that would be cute. I'm gonna shred that like it's in my omelet. But yeah, I'm past. The thing about it was I had to cut off a really, really close friend. So dealing with the emotion of that and just trying to be. I was trying to be out, but I wasn't trying to talk. I just wanted to be there. I wanted to be around people to where I couldn't think. So me being out but silent is better than me being silent by myself. You know?
Right.
So that was the thing of yesterday, but I was like, okay, y'all annoying me now. I'm just ready to put
But
out.
see, we didn't know you was already in the mood. You feel me? You was
Yeah.
already feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have to say that. Sometimes you just say, look, I got a lot going on in my head. I'm really not feeling it, blah, 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 blah. You know, and do it that way.
So everybody just shut up and leave.
No, okay? It started right then, okay? I'm telling you.
Why you gotta expose me like that? We not cool no more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and we don't care. Teacher might edit that out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I need some more salt. Syrup.
Alright, y'all. We gonna get out on this grub. You know what I'm saying? I made that, you feel me, nice little omelet or whatever. We gonna get out on this grub, and I'm gonna see y'all when we finish. So hold on.
Oh, hell, if they don't like it, I might turn up by myself.